Yo, what's up guys, Insane Game Freak here. I want to warn you in advance, this will be a rant because gamers are being stupid again because you're falling for bullshit. And I'm going to talk about Nintendo's E3 plans and how, I'm not going to really talk about the plans themselves because they've been talked about for the last few days, and I will probably link in the article what the plans are for those who don't know so you can get caught up to speed. What I am going to talk about is the fan reaction to it, Nintendo fans and non-Nintendo fans alike. Okay, Nintendo fans, hype your shit, because we got a fuck ton of cool things announced that we want to do, like the Smash tournament and the digital event, and the Smash tournament, the Treehouse, where we get these in-depth interview conversations that'll be live, and you'll get to hear, it's like an actual conversation going, it's not a pre-recorded thing, so all the possibilities are there for anything to happen. We got Smash Brothers, you got the tournament for the hardcore players, which is cool because it's Sakurai and Nintendo acknowledging the hardcore players, which obviously Brawl did not do the best job of doing. And then you have Smash and Best Buys, like they did last year. And if anyone saw my video from last year, that was a cool experience. And Smash is going to be on some shit. We're going to be going in. That's period. That's awesome. And if they want to put any other games in there, ooh, please, son, please. And we also know that Wii U will be at this Nintendo digital event thing. And that's awesome. And the way they presented it was awesome. But you know what people want to fucking harp on, and the thing people want to talk about the most? It's another Direct. They're not going to E3 in the stage. They're not going to have a presence. They're going to do another digital stream. Nintendo is backing out. They're backing down to the competition. People are stupid. That's the first thing to be stated. And some of you are just misinformed by people who are stupid. And it's not your fault because you've known these people to be somewhat intelligent individuals. That's why you chose to listen to what they say. But you need to understand that is dumb. That is dumb for so many reasons. If you got, first off, last year when they did it, you had this big ass showing for, like, if anyone was like on the show floor and when you saw the videos, there was a fuck ton of Nintendo stuff out even when they did this damn Direct. For people saying that they won't have a presence, that's full of shit. Just because you didn't do a conference doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, you have no presence. If you have games for people to play, you have these big ass booths, if you got all the shit out there for people to come enjoy, from what I heard, apparently the shit was relatively popular. I don't understand what the problem is at this point. Why people keep saying that if you don't do a conference, you don't have a present. And the argument, I've even heard Shokyo use this argument, that aggravates me the most is the stupid, and it's a stupid argument. I'm sorry, it is. They're not, because E3 is streamed on TV. And not having the situation on TV ruins the chance to draw in new customers. Did we just, considering how much talk has been going around about the digital age of every streaming media, including video games, and how eventually all games will become digital download because the internet's taking over, did we really just fucking make the argument that because it's not on TV, the dying thing, like, you know, Betamax and VHSs, did we really just say that that is the reason why this is a bad idea? And also, I want to make a clear distinction here. Take out the business side of this, because we are not Nintendo employees. Fuck that shit. We are gamers. As a gamer, what the fuck is wrong with this format? Because most of you are going to be watching this either on a TV or a computer anyway. I don't understand why in the fuck people think that because it's not on TV, that is a big enough issue. Also, I don't understand why people have a problem with this just because it's a digital event. Because as I said, from a consumer standpoint, there is nothing wrong with doing this. I get to try out games that I may not get to play for a few months and ahead of time at a fucking Best Buy. I get these cool in-depth developer interviews. I get to watch the digital event. And Nintendo's been a lot better with the directs within the last few ones we've had, where they kind of figured out their own style and it's become more enjoyable to watch. They've also been streaming on different places, so I doubt we're going to have the same dumbass lag we had last year. I'm not even saying last year's E3 2013 Direct was the best. But it wasn't, if it was a problem, it wasn't because it was a fucking stream Direct. It was because they chose the wrong place to put they chose the wrong site to stream the damn thing from. They chose, the shit was too short. There wasn't any real surprises. We knew everything that was coming. It was cool to see it, but you kind of wish there was a little bit more to it. Just a little bit meatier of a Direct. Not because it was an online Direct. Like, the fuck? And so as I'm saying, as a consumer, you're telling me if you were a Sony fan and Sony chose to do this, you wouldn't be hyped to be able to try the next Uncharted at your local Best Buy. You wouldn't be hyped to fucking have the ability to I don't understand. If you were to switch companies, does this still not sound appealing to you? To have your in-depth interviews with the developers making the games that you wanted to play anyway? What the fuck? And from a consumer standpoint, there is nothing wrong with this. And from a business standpoint, the stupid, they're not going to get publicity. Okay. They're not going to get publicity. Okay, let's talk about publicity for a second. Just because the shit's on TV doesn't mean anything. You want to know why it doesn't mean anything? Because guess what people have the option to do? Anyone who is not a gamer, someone who does not give a fuck about the gaming industry, was not going to watch this in the first place. So why in the fuck would they care if Nintendo is on it or not? If they don't care about gaming, they're not watching it. If you care about gaming, you are going to watch it. Period. It's legitimately that simple. It doesn't matter what format it is. If they don't want to watch it, they're not going to watch it. It doesn't matter if it's TV, movies, the fuck. If they don't want to watch it, they're not going to watch it. But let's talk about the publicity thing, because I don't understand why people still think that, you know, this whole digital age talk, but for some reason TV apparently is still holds enough ground to where if you don't fucking put an E3 press conference on TV, that completely fucks up your mojo. Okay, the last few Directs and the last few Mario and the last few games have been fucking trending on Twitter every time we have a Direct. It's like Little Mac and Smash Brothers. Fucking Nintendo and Mario Kart. I'm sorry, wouldn't it, consider we keep saying the internet is the future, wouldn't it make sense for a company to start streaming their shit online and start putting up a YouTube channel, putting shit up on the YouTube channel and posting this shit online, because they know online this shit has the better chance of getting viral and more people seeing it, aka more publicity for their goddamn games and their console? You know what people can't avoid is when they're on Twitter, because they have their own personalized Twitter, and they look to see what's trending, and they see Nintendo or Mario Kart 8 trending. They're like, and yeah, they have the option not to click it, but just when you see so many people do something, it's when you're interested in it, and that's when you click it. Or they see it on their Facebook, or they see it on their Tumblr, or they see it on their YouTube, or they see it on their Google Plus, because you have to have a Google Plus because fucking YouTube. Which may change, but that's a different story. Why do people hold TV at this high regard when it comes to this Nintendo Direct shit, but everything else, it's all about the goddamn digital age? You wanna know why? Because people are full of shit. People aren't thinking. Don't fucking give me this bull about, oh, it's not on TV, they're not getting it's showing a bad presence for Nintendo. Oh, really? That's why they went through all the effort of trying to change their image and trying to change the way they've been doing things lately, because apparently they're backed into a corner, so they're cowering behind changing their image and trying to change and grow with the damn new community. People keep saying how Nintendo's stuck in the times, and I'm not saying I don't disagree with that sentiment, but at the same damn time, this is forward thinking. If everything's going to the digital age anyway, wouldn't it make sense to start just pushing it directly towards the fans? Because more than likely, the shit will get out quicker on the internet anyway. Almost every popular news game story that comes out is pushed. It's not pushed on fucking TV, folks. It's pushed on the goddamn internet. So don't give me this shit about, oh, because it's not on TV, that's gonna hurt it. Because they're not on the stage, it can't hurt it. And guess the fuck what? The stage is still being paid for. They're still paying for the fucking stage. It's not even like they don't have the money. They're renting the same stage out they do for E3 for the Smash tournament. What the fuck? Why do... Oh, I love when Nintendo tries to make progress as a company and everyone harps on this one dumbass thing, and then people get mad when Nintendo doesn't listen to them. One, they don't have to, and two, you don't know what the fuck you want. Stop telling me this dumb shit about TV. TV is irrelevant. A stage is irrelevant because we're in a part of an age where everything is consumed. Almost everything you can get now can be consumed digitally. And if you're streaming on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, or on Tumblr, or on Twitter, or Reddit, or wherever the fuck, and you have all this publicity on the internet, that can be just as big as a goddamn TV show. Hell, and YouTube proved that just in general with its posts. Twitter proves that all the fucking time. So why do people get mad when Nintendo's like, you know what, let's just skip the bullshit. Let's just go to the internet. Because we know that's where the biggest audience we can reach is at. Why stick to the TV, a thing that's dying, like Sony TVs? I'm just saying. Stop fucking, Nintendo fans, stop buying into the bullshit. There is no reason you should be mad or sad about this. Because as a Nintendo fan, you still get everything you want. And you get more. You get to try out a game that won't come out for the next around 6 months, maybe less, depends on when the release date is, before it actually comes out. That's like the best type of demo you can get. Fuck it. Like, as a consumer, what hurts you? What in this entire realm of Nintendo's plans for E3 2014 hurts you? Nothing. And as the business plan, this is already forward thinking. You know the thing that Nintendo fans praise Nintendo for? Timelessness? If that's a word, I don't know. That's it. That's all I got to say. I give shout outs to Twilight Bite because he said something along similar lines and it just inspired me to make the video. I just wanted to make the video because people are losing their fucking minds. People are being stupid. Stop. But also, why the hell would you listen to channels that have not been actively pro Nintendo or have not necessarily given Nintendo any props on anything lately? Like even the most listen, if you're gonna call yourself open-minded and fair and you still don't give any props to Mario Kart 8 and in terms of the directs, some type of props, I'm not saying you have to love it, I'm not saying you have to fall in love with it, but if you can't just give them the common sense to say, hey look, at least they're progressing. Fuck, then something's wrong. Something's fucking wrong with the person you watch. Just saying. Anyways, and that's just my opinion. So don't take that too seriously. That's all this is, my opinion. But I'm just saying it's stupid for people. Nintendo fans, you really don't need to be saying this. Come on, think! Anyways, this has been the Insane Game Freak. Life's a game. Play to win. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace off.